Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for a Bodies by Pilates Arms Express class. I'm Beth, and we're going to do 20 minutes of arms. So we're going to do 10 exercises. Each exercise is going to be a minute long for a series of 10 exercises, 10 minutes. We'll take a break and then we'll do a second round. So I'm going to go ahead and get our timer started here. And then we will begin. So we're going to start with forward or standing lat raises here. So go ahead, grab your weights. I'm using 2-pound weights today. We're just going to open those arms out. So I want you to think about having balloons right underneath those armpits. As you bring those arms down, you're popping those balloons. So from the side, you want to make sure that you're standing upright. Your stomach is pulling in. Your shoulders are back. Your chin is tucked. You're lifting those arms to shoulder height, and then you're bringing them down. You're moving the weight. And again, I'm using 2 pounds. Anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds is good. We've got about 20 more seconds on this move. And then we are going to move right into a hug a tree. So we're going to take our arms out and then wrap them forward as if we're hugging a big tree in front of us. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take our arms out. We lift those elbows, but keep those shoulders down. We pull those arms in and then open them right back up. So we're trying to lift the elbows. And as we take our arms wide to the side, we're trying not to arch that back. So we keep those abs engaged. Good. We're working the shoulders and the back body. Each time we open and close. So remember, you're trying to point those elbows up and you're wrapping those arms around a great big tree in front of you. Excellent. In about 20 more seconds, we're going to move this to a lower and lift in front. So we're going to rotate our palms up towards the ceiling and then lower those arms down and lift them right back up to shoulder height. Our elbows are going to have a slight bend in them. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We rotate those palms up. We lower and lift it right back up. Good. We lower and lift. So our chest is nice and open here. Our shoulders are down, so we're not pulling our shoulders up to our ears. We're not letting momentum move the weight, but our biceps are actually lifting and lowering these weights deliberately each time. Okay? Keep the shoulders right over the hips. Keep that chest nice and wide. Excellent. Keep that breath working. So no breath holders here. We're not rocking forward or back. We've got 15 more seconds, and then we're going to switch this up to a mini bicep curl in front. So a mini bicep curl means just that. We don't come all the way in and we don't fully extend it. We're going to hold it out in 3, 2, and 1. So a little lower than shoulder height. Here we pull those shoulder blades back and we bicep curl it in. Good. So it's a quick move as well. Keep those shoulders open. If you want, put just a little bit bend in the knees there. We keep the shoulders over top of the hips. We keep the shoulder blades pulling down our back and back together as if they're magnets. We're here for 30 more seconds. We'll switch this up to a reach and pull in front. So it's a mini bicep curl. It's in and out, in and out. Good. So the bicep is staying contracted since we're not fully bending it in and fully extending it. It's got to stay contracted. So it's going to get tired a lot faster. And then we're going to switch this up to a mini reach and pull in front. You're going to feel it even some more. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So for the reach and pull, it's a reach and pull out and in. Okay. It's quick as well. Pull those shoulder blades back, tuck that chin. Keep those shoulders right over those hips. Woo. Hopefully you're feeling this in those arms by now. Keep that breath going. Good. Keep that chest nice and open. We're almost 30 seconds in. We've got 30 seconds more to go. We're gonna start working on the back body as well. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears and pull them back. We've got 20 more seconds. We're gonna take these arms down by our side, rotate the palms so they're facing back. And we're gonna cross those arms behind us, over and under. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower those arms. We rotate those palms back. We take those arms back and we cross it over. So we pull that chest open. That belly stays in. So we don't arch the back, okay? Too much pressure on the low spine. We try to take those arms up. We're crossing them over and under. We roll those shoulders back. Beautiful. Good. We're almost 30 seconds in here. Got those triceps nice and long. Really reach away from that body. Keep those shoulders pulling back and down away from your ears. Remember that belly button stays in. 20 more seconds to go here. We're going to take them by our side and pulse them up. Palms still facing back. Getting into those triceps. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse it up and up. So round those shoulders back. It's easy to start to round them forward as we get tired. Remember, the palms are facing up or back. That really gets into the back of the triceps. So you should feel it here. Keep pressing it up. See if you can go up just a ½ inch more. That causes you to bring those shoulder blades together. Good. Really working on that back body. We work on the core a lot. We have to work on our back as well. They have to balance each other out and support each other. We have 25 seconds more. We're going to switch this up to scoop ups. So we'll take those arms into a 90-degree angle. The palms will face in towards the midline of the body or towards each other. And we're going to scoop it up, keeping it at that 90-degree angle. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We take those arms, 90-degree angle, palms facing in. We scoop it up and scoop it down. So as we do this, we don't hunch those shoulders up, even if our arms are tired. And when we take those arms in front of us, it's the number 11, okay? So sometimes we start to splay our arms out. We're gonna start working a different muscle, okay? So we wanna work it right on top of the delt there. And we're getting that shoulder flexibility, mobility, and range of motion. We keep the elbows in that 90-degree angle and we don't switch it up, okay? 20 more seconds here. Then we're gonna open this out to a goal post. Just watching the clock here. We've got less than 10 seconds. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here. We open it out. We close it up. We open it out and close. Bring those elbows together. Good. Keep those elbows lifted to shoulder height. Nice and in control. This is our 9th move. We have one more move after this. It's our finisher. We're going to do some push-ups. So do push-ups for 30 seconds, and then we're going to do shoulder taps for 30 seconds. We've got about 20 seconds to go here. Keep those shoulders down, bring those elbows together. I know if they're tired, just one more move, and then 10 minutes are down. We've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We set those weights down. Come on down. You choose your journey in your push-up, either on your knees or on your toes. Make sure those shoulders are right over those wrists, and those arms come out almost to the letter A. So not straight out to the side and not straight back. We pull our bellies in, we tuck our hips. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go in for those shoulder taps for 30 seconds here. Keep that neck long. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here. Adjust those shoulders so they're right over those wrists and shoulder taps. We try to keep the hips nice and still here. You can come up on your toes for this. Keep those abs pulling in, tuck those hips. Keep those shoulders right over those palms. Try not to rock side to side. Takes the whole body to do this. Lift up out of those hands. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Excellent. Just stretch out those arms. Pull those shoulders down. Stretch that back out in opposition. Woo, good job. That was excellent. That was 10 minutes and you should be feeling really good. We're going to do that whole sequence one more time and then we will stretch it out when we're finished. So we've got about 25 seconds more. So go ahead and grab yourself a drink of water and then we're going to get ready to start lifting again. Now, if you think your form will suffer, then go ahead and just pick up a little bit lighter of weights. You can pick up a can of soups, water bottles, whatever it is you need. If you started with 2-pounders, feel free to go down to 1-pounders. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and start with those lat raises. Arms are bent at 90 degrees. We lift and lower. So as you can see, each time I'm trying to pop those imaginary balloons underneath my armpits. My shoulders are working. I'm keeping my chest nice and open, so I'm not rounding forward. I'm working on my posture all the time. Using my breath. Good, you've got this. 10 minutes are down, but you can do anything for 10 more minutes. Ooh, that finisher was a lot. Okay, we've got 25 seconds more. Pull up through the core, so try not to start to sink in. Feel yourself growing taller. We're going to move into that hug a tree. So this first combination is pretty tough on the shoulders. So bear with us, we can get through it. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take our arms up, we take them out to the side. Palms face each other, we lift those elbows, round it in, open it up, and round it in, hugging that big imaginary tree in front of you. Try not to lock out the knees. You've got it. Using that breath, I can see my rib cage expand and contract. So as we get tired, other muscles are going to try and jump in to take over, like our shoulders are going to hunch up. Our biceps are going to start to try and do some funky things as well. So we want to try and keep that great form. We've got 15 more seconds, and then we're going to lower and lift it. Our palms are going to face up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We rotate those palms. We lower right in front of us and lift it right back up. It feels so good to bring those arms down. We've got a slight bend in those elbows. We're not rocking. We're lowering the weight in a controlled fashion and then lifting it back up. Good. We lower and lift and lower and lift. Excellent. Keep those shoulders pulling back. That chest is nice and wide, really open. We've got 30 seconds to go here, and then we're going to move into that mini bicep curl. So it's a very quick move. We keep those biceps contracted the whole time. Good. Scoop in those abs, don't let them just splay open or forward. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring them down just ever so slightly. We bicep curl it in and in. So it's easy to start to get that rocking. So if you need to slow it down to feel like you have more control, remember from the side, we want to pull our abs in and pull our shoulders back. Try to keep the lower body nice and tight. We've got about 30 more seconds to go. Then we switch this up to that reach and pull. So those biceps are working hard. We're keeping that weight suspended. We got it in and out, in and out. Little mini contractions, up and down, up and down. We're going to switch it out to that reach and pull, which is another contraction, out an inch, in an inch. This is up an inch, down an inch. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we switch it out, forward and back, forward and back. Good. So remember, don't let those shoulders round forward as we do this. You bring them back. You keep the chest nice and open. Keep the tension out of your neck. That breath going. Excellent. Keep those abs pulling in. I always say belly button to spine. Good. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And then we are going to do that crossover behind. $15 more seconds here. My biceps are killing in a good way. Hurts so good, right? We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower those arms. We rotate those palms back. We take them lifted. We cross it over. Good. So pulling that chest back, pulling those shoulder blades together, keeping that belly from falling forward so then we don't overarch that low lumbar spine. We try to take these arms up. Now, if you're having trouble with this because you feel like you are getting into your lower lumbar spine, you can always take it forward and work the glutes at the same time. You can always hinge it forward if you need to. 25 more seconds. And then we're going to pulse it up behind us. This is our 6th move. So 15 seconds until we move to the 7th move. We're getting close. Keep those arms nice and long so those triceps have to stretch. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We take those arms right next to us. We pulse it up and up and up. Reach them long. Remember, palms are facing up. Feel those triceps. Good. Triceps are a tricky one. They're hard to get to. So we want to make sure that the moves we do, we're doing correctly so we take advantage of it. We're going to work this hard, and we're going to make it work. 30 more seconds. After this, we're going to move into those scoop ups. So we're going to take those arms at a 90-degree angle right by our sides. Palms are going to face each other. And we're going to scoop those arms up to shoulder height and then scoop them back down in 15 seconds here. Those abs pulling in, protect that low spine. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take those arms. Wow. We bend them at 90 degrees. Palms face each other. We scoop it up, number 11, and all the way down. So we don't change the angle of the arms. There you go. Scoop it up. Also, we make sure that we hold those weights with an unbroken wrist, which means, I'll show you on the next one, we don't hold the weights like this, okay? That's breaking the wrists. We want to hold the wrists nice and straight. Much better for those wrists. We've got 20 more seconds to go. Good. Keep that number 11. So again, as we get tired, sometimes those elbows want to splay out. Because it just is easier. We're not going to let that happen. 5 more seconds, and we're going to move into that goalpost in 3, 2, 1. We open it out. Close it up. Open it out. And close it up. So even as we close it, we're keeping that chest somewhat broad and wide. So we pull those shoulder blades back, even as we're closing in front of us. It's hard to do, but it's much better for us. We keep those elbows lifted at shoulder height. We've got just 30 seconds to go. We move into our push-ups for 30, and then into our shoulder taps for 30, and we're done, and we can stretch. 20 more seconds here. You got it. Use that breath, don't hold it. I know it's getting tough. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, pull those shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower those weights. We come on down. You choose your journey. So if you want to be on your toes or on your knees, your shoulders are right over top of your wrists. Your hips are tucked. Your belly is pulled in. Those elbows go out to the letter A. That neck is straight, looking in front of us, but down. So we don't drop the head. We've got 5 more seconds here, and then we go into those shoulder taps in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold it up. We adjust ourselves so the shoulders are right over top those wrists. Maybe we take our foundation, our knees or our toes a little wider, and we tap those shoulders. We pull that belly in. We round up through the shoulder bridge so we do not sink into those shoulder blades. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back. So open up the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, let the arms go long, and just slowly sink those hips onto those heels and relax. Let that breath come down, bring that heart rate down. Whew. Let's stretch out those triceps first, since that was the last thing that we were working. So we're going to take our hands in prayer position. We're going to bring them over top of our head as we walk our elbows out, our hips back. We feel those triceps stretch. With each exhale, see if you can get those hips to sink a little bit closer to those heels. Good, and then we take those arms down. Let's just open up the side body. So we're going to walk those hands over to one side. Take the inside arm, reach it over the outside arm, and then try to get the opposite hip down. Stretch the side body. Bring the shoulders down away from your ears. Open up that side body. Maybe even feel it right underneath that armpit. That's your serratus muscle. Feel it opening. We'll uncross those arms. Walk it over to the other side. Cross it over. Sit that hip back, really rock it back. Pull those shoulders down. Open up that side body. Good, let's go ahead and work on those shoulders. So we'll uncross those arms. We'll come up into our kneeling 4-point position here, or a quadruped. We're going to take their right arm. Let's thread it under, and then just relax that shoulder onto our mat. Good. So we relax that shoulder down. We bend our shoulder that we're not stretching right now. Maybe we even try and sit those hips back. So you feel the stretch across the shoulder. Excellent. Then come on up, unthread that arm. We're going to thread the other arm under. So we take that left arm, we thread it under. We bend our right arm so that it just lays on the mat. We're stretching through our left shoulder. Breathing through it. Good, and then go ahead, unthread that arm. Walk those hands right underneath your nose, curl those toes under, and then shift the weight so it's over top of your feet. Let's go ahead and lift those hips up. Let your arms just dangle. Maybe feel the back of the legs stretch a little bit here. Let the crown of your head look towards your mat. So not your forehead, the crown of your head. Good. Let your body just expand here. Sway those hips right and left. And then square the hips up, and then grab opposite elbow and just sway the upper body right and left. Getting a little movement in there. Good. We're going to restack those That's fine. Restack that body. Sorry, take that inhale. And then exhale, stack it all the way back up. Roll those shoulders back. Let's go ahead and just stretch out our neck just in case we got any tension into that neck at all. So go ahead, just nod your chin to your chest here. Pull your shoulders back. And then look center. And nod the chin to the chest. And center. Go ahead and look over to the right. And then through center over to the left. One more time over to the right. And one more time over to the left. Good. This time come over and just lower that right ear to right shoulder. And then if it feels good, you can just use that arm as a little extra weight. Just pull that left shoulder down. You're going to feel that big stretch down the side of the neck. And if you turn forward, kind of looking towards that armpit, you're going to feel an even different stretch down the side and kind of the starting of the back of the neck there. Then go ahead and rotate that head. Gently take that arm off. Bring that head up. Now we're going to lower left ear to left shoulder. And if it feels good, you just wrap that left arm around that head. And you help it to gently assist it down. Only if it feels okay. You're just getting the tension out of the neck there. And then go ahead and rotate it so you start to look towards that armpit. Maybe you feel a little slight different stretch there. Come on out of that rotation. And then just bring that arm down. Let's go ahead and take a big inhale up. Really reach for that ceiling. Cactus those arms out. Open up the chest. Open up the throat. Little mini back bend here. Pull the shoulder blades together. Reach up one more time. And then blow it all out. Awesome. That was 20 minutes of Arms Express. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, feel free to watch some other videos as they become available, or even try the 20-minute abs class, which is also a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again.